An interruption in my connection, ma. I just sharing a new live stream link. You can join that link, ma. Okay, if you are interested, you can join that link. An interruption happened. Here is just I shared the link. You can join now by using YouTube. You can join now, ma. The session started within 2 minutes. I will start the session. Please join everyone. Please join everyone. Okay. Let me share my screen, ma. Let me share. I just going to start the session. Let me share my screen. Please, can you please confirm you people are get installed Python in your mobile applications or in your laptops? Sir, can you please confirm? Just send me a message that sir we are already installed. We are following you. Just take a bit special care and can you please confirm that, ma'am? Yeah, good evening to everyone, ma. Good evening. Okay, those who are not installed, please go through that and just install, ma. I just already shared that Python application name. Again, I will tell you the name. It is a Python code. It is Python code. Search like that. You'll get the application. It is free and open source, ma. You need to pay any amount, ma. Okay, let me share my screen. Just yeah, participants are very less, ma. As of I said, I need at least 8 participants. I need. Okay, no, don't worry. I will start the session within the 1 minute, ma. Okay. Is my screen visible to everyone, ma? Please confirm. Can you please confirm my screen is visible to everyone? Bhavdeep, no need of VSC, Python idle, and Solalan. Don't use all installations at once, ma. You can use your if you are having PC. Can you please confirm if you are having PC or not? Yeah, if you are having a PC, can you confirm, Bhavdeep, if you are having PC or not? Just I need a reply response from you. I can tell you one thing. If you want to scripting method, if you want to idle method, No need of installing this PyCharm and other also. Python itself. Yeah, the timer is up. The session starts now. Okay. Is my screen visible to everyone? Bhavdeep, I need a reply from you. You're not responding. Okay, leave it, ma. In the last session, what we discussed, ma, can you please confirm in the last session what we discussed? What is the discussion we made? Okay, ma. See, Bhavdev, here, let me open the comment prompt and I will show you. Okay, here you need to say, you need to remember the path. If you are using PC, you need to remember the path, the where the Python installation setup, where you have done, that you need to remember. Okay, then after you just let me show you how it is. Sorry for this. Just refresh. I installed my Python in C, in my local drive C, drive C, and here is the Python. Here, here this we called as path. C drive users user Python. These are the files we just till discussed in the last sessions. No, in the last previous sessions, what are the we discussed? These all are the files, ma. Okay, I can open directly from this. Okay, see if I click on double click on this, it will open. Command prompt open. Enter your age. Okay, test. Let me open this with notepad or yeah, notepad. Okay, see. I just want to tell you in an effective way. Let me use Notepad plus plus because for each coding, it is each line of indentation and everything. It is better looking way, attractive. No, see here coloring and everything. You people get attract. No, just have a look once in the last session. What we discussed, just ping me in the chat box. No, what we are discussed in the last session. Limitations of Python we discussed. Yeah, yes, Obul. And next, then after what we discussed, I just gave an introduction of Python. What is Python? Yeah, can you please confirm that who created Python and the official date of birth of Python? Why the name Python came? Can you please confirm? I need response from everyone in the chat box. I need responses from everyone in the chat box, man. Okay, who are joined the session? I need response from everyone. I was expecting your response. Based on your response only, I can continue the class. Okay. Make sure everyone should respond. Yes, Harshvardhan. Yeah. Yes. Oh, but it's 20th Feb 1991. Ma. Why the name Python came? About what SDI? Yeah. About string we discussed. Variables we talked. Multiple literal string. Okay. Multi-level literal string we discussed. Guido van Rossum. 20th Feb 1991. Yes. He yeah, he just supposed to watch the web series which is Python, Monty Python Flying Circus. While he was working with the Python, it is not launched, but he is working with the Python. He's supposed to watch that web series. Based on that, he just had thought that to keep a name as Python, like that. Okay. Sima, is my screen visible to everyone? Just ping me in the chat box. Yeah, about Boolean string, we discussed about Python variables and rules of Python, data types which are integer type, Boolean type, float type, string type, complex we need to discuss today. Okay, I'll continue with the complex data type. Those people who are not listened in the last session, you can continue in the complex. Okay, Is my screen visible to everyone? No. See, let me continue the session. Okay. Here, I took a variable age and I was asking the user to enter the age. Okay. Now make it into complex. What we have to do? Just ping me in the chat box. If you know, just ping me in the chat box. Otherwise, I will tell you. Okay. Complex means say complex of real value and imaginary values. Okay, both the combination of real and imaginary values, it called it as complex. Okay, let me run this code, ma. Make this as into comment. If we give the hash symbol, it consider as a comment. Okay, it will not execute the code in Python. If we add a hash to that our code, it will consider as normal. It will not consider that it is a Python code. Okay, it will consider that, take it as a comment. Say the color changed into green, which means it will not execute the code. If I will remove, it will execute the code. See, let me save and execute this. How we know that we are, it is complex or not? We just need to give the print statement. No, let me give the print statement. Print complex. Complex, type of complex. Okay, we need the type, which type it is. Okay, type of complex. Okay, let me save this and execute in that our command prompt cmd windows plus r cmd cd space python. Next, what is our file name, ma? Our file name is day dot py. This is our file name. Let me press enter. See, it is the type of class type. Let me remove this type and just print. Why? Because in complex, changing a string into integer, that is not possible. Na? Typecasting is not supported, but complex into other data type is supported. Integer to complex is not supported. Let me explain with briefly with the other examples. Okay, I just made a notes for this. I will go through with that. I will continue with that notes. Okay. Let me share the notes for this, ma. See, in complex we are having two types. We are having now. Form 1 we are having, form 2 we are having. What we are having complex, form 1 and form 2. Let me explain the both forms. Form 1, form 2 we are having. Okay, in what is, sir, what is mean by form 1, sir? I will tell you, sir. Form 1 means taking one argument for the complex numbers is form 1. Taking two arguments at a time for the complex values is form 2. Okay, if I will give you examples, you will get a brief clear clarification. Okay, shall we continue with the examples? Just ping me in the chat box. Shall I continue? Shall I continue, ma? Yes, yeah, I will continue. I will continue Bhavdeep and everything. Oh, remaining who we are. Okay, I'll continue. Complex of x. Okay, let's take complex of x and just take a look once here. Let me execute the code. It is the type of complex. I just not given any parameters, which means arguments I just not provided any arguments. No? That's why I just give x. Okay. Let me give 2 comma 3, complex of 2 comma 3, print complex. Here complex spelling is mistake ma. Complex spelling is mistake. Okay. Say print complex. Let me save this code and execute again. Yeah, type of complex it is showing that. Let me give another examples ma. Complex of 10 values, it will give 10 plus 0. You need to ask that it is the type, then it will gives that type of variables. In what we call type casting we can call, no, what we can call type casting we can call. Let me execute this code. Why it is getting like this? Okay, let me open this interpreter. Floating point I have taken now, complex of 10.5. Yeah, just had a look once. See, have you seen here 10.5 is the real number and 0g is the 10.5 is the real number, 0j is the imaginary number. Why? Because in general, what you know the difference of what is the real, what is the imaginary. Okay, if it is having the constant along with some value, okay, any value having some constant in Python, we should must and should we should only take the j. We should not take any other alphabet. Let me check that also. Yeah. Before that, we need to give complex. We just ask in the Python. You need to take a complex of x plus 9 y. Okay, I got error. This invalid decimal error. We get the syntax error as invalid decimal literal. Okay, ma, 1 minute ma. I just had a one down. I need to come down. Why? For, oh, tell him that I'll come later. Huh? No, no, I was in the session. I will talk to you later. I was in the session. Don't disturb me. Okay. See, ma. Here I will get a here I got a syntax error, ma, which is invalid decimal literal. Here it is saying that a Python. How you can you give a Anjan? How can you give y? It is not in my literal. It is not in my libraries. It is not in my domain. Okay, like that it is giving me left and right. Hey Anjan, you don't know, you need to give only j, then why you are giving y? It is saying that, like that we need to think. Say syntax error means invalid decimal literal. Take a bit special care, not take a note of this ma. Okay, hardly I was saying this, you people should aware of this. Okay, just take down this example and this both example and the error ma. Can you please confirm? If you noted, just confirm, sir. We just noted. Can you please confirm? Yeah. Am I audible to everyone, ma? Is my screen visible to everyone? I just want to make a confirmation, ma. Because any interruption is happened or not, I just want to make ensure that you people are following or not. Yeah. Along with me, will you or do are you all are doing? Along with me, all you following? Yeah, that punctuality and that regularity I need, that consistent I need, ma. Okay, that following up I need, because that if I get a response from your side, I'll get more enthusiasm, and I can share more knowledge to you. Okay, let me go for the next concept, ma. Okay, next example in the complex. Okay, say, give that we are just given one argument, here. 10.5 is the real value and 0j is the imaginary value. Here I just gave complex of 10.5. Let me give the other values. Complex of with two arguments. Let us give with two arguments, ma. 12 comma 34. See here, name error. You people please make note of this, ma. Name error also. While coding, I just want to teach you that the errors, if we will make mistake, we will get the errors, no. That errors also I just want to explain you. Okay, this stdin is standard input, ma. This is a library, ma. Python library itself. In line 1 module, it is saying that you got a name error. What is the name error I had? I just missed the x. For complex, I just missed the X. It is showing that name comply is not defined. You are not defined. Then why you are doing it? Is there is no function comply. Complex is a function. I made a mistake, a spelling mistake in complex function. Then I will got a error in name error. Then I got a name error. Mean compile. It is asking that. Is it mean compile? It is asking me. See here the question mark. Is it mean compile? We just ask the question. How we will question like that? Python interpreter is questioning me. Is that compile? You just gave a compile. No, is that a compile? From itself, you see, like a human, it is asking me, ma, response, a quick response. That's why Python is a user-friendly and simple programming languages. You can bring your siblings also. They can also learn. First class, second class, third class. Anyone can learn. There is no age for Python. Learning Python for there is no age. Okay, let me give other examples. See here. Let me explain this example. Excuse me. In this example, I have given two arguments, ma. What are the arguments I have given? 12 and 34. Okay, 12 and 34 I have given, no. Here 12 is the real and 34 is the imaginary. 34 will become imaginary. And here at once I took 2. This is form 2. This is type of form 2. Make a note of this, ma. Does everyone keeping notes for Python, ma, a special separate notebook for Python lecture? I just want a response. I just want a confirmation from your side. Everyone keeping the Python lecture session, lecture notebook. Yes. I got response from everyone. Okay. Okay. Let me give us a few more examples, ma. Let me give a Boolean example. Boolean means true, either true or false. True means one, false means zero. We all know that. But while you giving boolean value, you should ensure that it should be capital T, true capital T, and false for false capital F. Okay, true. Okay, say here true means one we already discussed. Here one is the real and zero is the imaginary. Okay, next coming to the false part. False. False. Just 0j. Why? Because it is already 0, no? 0 plus 0j is 0j. Simple like in our mathematics. 0 plus 1, 1. 0 plus a, 0a. for for our convenience it is showing that this zero. Okay, to say that it is a imaginary, for that reason it is giving this zero ma. Otherwise it is, there is a value for this. Okay, because it is multiplying with some constant, no, it is multiplying with some constant mean it is not a zero, it is some value it is having. Okay, undefined value, yeah, we can say that undefined value ma. Okay, let me explain the next string, complex of string. String, what, for string what we have to use ma, within double quotes or single quotes we can call it as a string. Okay, that all we discussed in already discussed in a lot session. I just don't want to repeat, and I just want to please go through a little fast. Let me give my name. Okay, see here I got a value error. Hey Anjan, your giving argument is malformed. String arguments are not supported. String arguments are not supported for complex values. Okay, in complex values, string arguments are not supported. But you can give the string integer. You can give string characters. You cannot give string integer. You can give within the double quotes. If you give the number, it consider as a string only within the double quotes or single quotes. Whether you give a integer number, whether you give floating number, it will consider as a string. Boolean also supported, integer number supported within the string, within the double quotes integer number supporting, within the double quotes floating points also support, but string directly is not recommended and not supported. We'll get value error ma. Please take a get special care, and you can give 3 stars for this error, value error. This is very important because while we are while we executing about, while we practicing the programming, we may done any mistake, no, we may suddenly we can give any string value, we'll get this error ma. See, traceback most recent call is last action what we perform, that is this. And the file standard input stdin is the library ma. We will call this as a library. Line 1, we are running the code line by line, no? This is one line only, no, in module. In this module we you got value error, which is complex function argument is a malformed string. Malformed string means you're giving characters within the double quotes, it is not supported, it is saying that it is malformed, it is type of a string, it is malformed string error ma. It is, we can say that if you within double quotes it consider as a string now. Let me check that, let me check the type ma, then you people can understand bit special care, take a bit special care, and just follow me. See here, 10 for 10 I got here 10 is the real value and 0 there is the imaginary. Here I took string, it will support string but not characters, only integer and floating points. Let me print the type of complex ma. Class type. Why? Because complex is a function. Okay, here type will become, it is a type of type data type. Complex is a function method, it is a method, we can say make a method, we can say function. Okay, complex function we can say. Okay, to know the data type we need to assign a value to the variable, like that. For knowing the function, to know, if you want to know about the function data type, just you people need to assign the values to the variable separately ma. To the functions, if you want to know it is type means it consider as a type only. Okay, here I within the single quotes I got type, class type. Okay, are you following? Shall I continue the session? Just, yeah, if you're having any doubts, just ping me in the chat box. Till now, whatever we discussed, if you're having any doubts, just ping me in the chat box. Yeah, sir, what we called J here. J, yeah, Bhavadi, J as a, yeah, Obul, J as a constant, I said, imaginary values. value with having some constant, it is undefined, we cannot define a particular value to your mathematics. Consider that if you are having constant, you will find the value for that constant, no, that is imaginary value only, no, zero and imaginary, that you learned in your mathematics, so same as like that. Don't be more concentrate on that, okay, just take that here j is imaginary, j, the value with j is imaginary, and the value before j is real value, okay, understood, ma? What I am saying, just are you following? Just ping me in the chat box. If you are following, say S. Big S, I need. Yeah, okay. Okay, shall I continue the session? Yeah. Let me give the more examples, ma. Let me give more example. Whenever we give more example, whenever we do more practice, then it will we will confident on that. Okay. Along with me, you should also do practice, ma, then only you can know that how I was running, how we are doing this, how we are learning, okay. See here, 10 means 10, but it is a characters, these are alphabets, not digits. If I will get digit 10, I will it will print. But if I take digit 10, character 10, I will get value error. Complex function argument is a malformed string, same as previous error, okay. Take a note of this also, ma. Take a note of this. Just these two examples, take a note. I'll give you 2 minutes. Let me take some water, man. Just, actually, last what happened is in the from before one day I took normal water, ma. I supposed to drink just a little warm water. That's why my voice changed. Okay, but you people should ensure that people should follow what I was saying. You people should follow. Okay, leave it what I was saying. Just follow the, yeah, give some other value. Let me try with decimal forms that we discussed in previous sessions, no. For binary it is 0, either capital B or small b, 1101, okay. Let me execute this here, getting the same error. Complex argument is malformed string, okay. Why? Because here B is a character, and if you will give binary, in between binary, if you will give character or alphabet, it consider as a malformed string. Okay. Take a note of this example also. Value error. We call value error. We will call. Okay. Let me give few more examples for with two arguments, ma. See, I was making mistake many. See, here 10 is a real and 43 is a imaginary. Okay. Let me try with double quotes values of integers. Then just check what value we will get. We will get type error, which is complex cannot take second argument if first is a string. Okay. Please take a bit special care, and please, you people give 1,000 stars for this. That much important. This error is type error. Complex function cannot take second argument. If first one is a string, it cannot take second argument. Okay. It is on. It should have a chance to take only one string value. It cannot take second string. It is saying that cannot take second argument. If the first one is string argument, you cannot take second argument. Okay, the other meaning is this. Make a note of this now, and we can start. We can give two boolean values. See here, true means 1 and false means 0. 1 plus 0 there. Here 1 is the real value and 0 is the imaginary. This is the form 1 and form 2 of complex functions. Ma. Okay, will you are following me? Shall I continue the session, ma? Or shall I stop the session? The session started and then now the time is 36. I just shocking that 36 minutes happened. Will you are following that? How you feel that? Are you feeling more time or less time? Time passed very fast, no? When we learn in enthusiasm, we will not bother about time, okay? But make sure our session should not disturb your works in the sense your homeworks and whatever the works you are having. It should not disturb. Let me continue the session with the next concept. See, here we are used boolean, no? When it comes to, I just want to give him more examples on bool. Bool function means boolean, okay? Bool function. False, we'll get, okay? Why? Because nothing we are giving. We gave empty bool of some value. We get true. We give true, we will get true. See, let me give false and just check it. We give false, we get false. If we will give empty string also, we'll get empty. Without argument also, we'll get false. With argument, true. True, false, true, true, false, 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 true, true, false. The table we learned in our childhood, no? That you remember the table you have, we are learned in our childhood. You are having the table, just ping me the chat box if you are having. See, let me take with the integer values. Let me take with the digits examples. Bool of 0 is false. Bool of 0 is false. Boolean of 0 is false. Next, Boolean of 1 is true. Why? Because it is non-zero. We can take any number, ma. We can just tell me any number. I just want the response from your side. Tell me and give me any number. What number I need to test. I need to execute. I need to take a number. Everyone need to respond, ma. In the session, there are 7 members, 7 participants are there. I need response from everyone, ma. Yeah, only two. No, no. I need a big number because I have already taken the one number, Rahul. One is a non-integer, no. So non-zero, no. I'll get a true statement. Yeah. Let me take my by my own. 34 I was taking. See, I will get true. Why? Because if it is zero, we'll get false. Rather than zero is non-zero, which is true. Whether it may be whatever it may be the number, but we'll get true. Okay, na? This is of a bool function, na? Bool function with floating points. Bool function with floating points. 34.43, 34. Let me. It is true. Okay. We can give the sir. We can give negative values, sir. We can give particular. Yeah, left and right. We can give. Why? Because it is a non-zero. It supports negative values also. Negative integers, positive integers, it will support. If you will get zero, if you will give zero, we will get error. If you will give negative and positive, we will not get error. We will get false. We give zero, we'll get false. If we will give non-negative, non-zero values, we'll get true. Okay, ma? This is our bool function, ma. Let me go for the next concept, which is yeah. Let me give an empty string of boolean ma. Empty string means what is mean by string with it, either double quotes or single quotes. Let me give single quotes space. I get false, true. See here it will consider space is also a non-zero value. If we remove the space and just execute, we get false. Why? Because there is no value. Did you got my point, ma? Are you following? Yeah. If you follow, just send a message that yes, we are following. 6897. Yeah, about the I will execute that. 6897. 6897. See, I get true, which is non-zero value. Okay. We can take negative values also, as of I said. Negative 6897, negative value. True. Okay. Till now, any doubts, ma? Let me go with the string values, ma. Let me go with string values, str. String, we will take it as how we have taken for bool, bol. For string, we have to take it as a str, ma. Str of 10, let me take. Okay. It will consider as a string within the single quotes. Why? Because Python always recommended single quotes. We can give triple quotes, we can give double quotes, but Python mostly recommends single quotes. Okay. If we give double quotes also, it will give prints within the single quotes mark. See, let me show that. See, here the recommendation is next. Change the value. Let me change the value 45. I get 45. Here str will source the 45. Str string function will source 45, which is Python is dynamically typed. As I said, we are having features are Python is dynamically typed. No, it always consider the latest values. Okay, it always consider the latest values. Ma, I will not get it. I was not getting any doubt from you. Yes, sir, but please turn off slow mode option so I can't respond fast. Okay. Turn off slow mode option. Okay, okay. I will turn off the slow mode option, Bhavdeep. Dashboard. Yeah, I just turned off the slow mode option, Bhavdeep. You can give us quick responses. Let me add some tags, ma. Thumbnail. Okay, later on I will add, ma. Later on after the session I will add. Let me continue the session, ma. Okay. Slow mode is off. We can give you quick responses from now, Bhavdeep. Okay, let me continue the session. Here, what we are is we are in string function, string with boolean. Let me try with boolean values. String with boolean values will get true within the string, because I was telling the compiler that a compiler, whatever the value you are taking, take it as a string. That I was commanding compiler, take it as a string. Sir, when we will get error, sir? That you may ask. Let me check that. Let me check real and imaginary values. Let me give real and imaginary values. Okay. Sir, it is also taking, sir. We are not getting any error. String type supporting both real and imaginary values, but integer type will not support complex values. String type support complex value. Please make a note of this, ma. String type support complex type of values. Okay, converting from complex to the string complex to string is possible. Integer to complex is not possible, but complex to any other data type is possible. Okay, let me print to the type of str function. Okay, it is string type. Which type? String type, string data type. Okay, just take a note, ma. Ma, did everyone completed your homeworks? Please confirm. Ma. I want that response. Did everyone finish your homeworks? I need the exact reason. If you finish, I will continue the session. Otherwise, I will end up the session for today. Okay? Our session should not disturb your homeworks, ma. Okay. Thank you, ma. Bye. I just ending the session, ma. Take care, ma. I just ending the session. Okay.